Good morning, everybody. Happy Tuesday. It is November 18th, 2025. The card that I picked for the day was I am not stressing. I know that worrying only blinds me from the beauty that is all around me. So that's just like you can put as much energy into worrying about something or looking forward to the outcome or the adventure or the solution that it's going to bring. Like you're on a trip and you just want to get there, but if you just got in your car and teleported there, you might miss a great view or whatever, and you're just worried about the other people on the road or where are you going to stop to eat? And, well, instead of going, I get to stop to eat somewhere, I'm going to see amazing sights. Maybe I'll see some wildlife. Maybe I'll, get to meet up with a friend on the way or something. So, that's just an example. But when you put too much energy into worrying, you take away the joy of life. So the people that are just constantly worried about everything, fretting about everything, um, over analyzing everything, just chill. Just chill. So we're gonna pull a few cards on that and see what comes up. Three of them just popped out. Let's see what those are. We've got King of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles, and Nine of Swords, and then we'll cut. Oh, come on. We'll cut and take one more. Jeez, these reversed cards are super prevalent in my readings lately. So the King of Pentacles, he is all about money, investing, doing things logically. If you are a little worried about money right now, this reading is just telling you stop worrying and get logical. Like, stop worrying about how much you can spend this week and sit down and make a budget. So then you know exactly what you can spend. I got to pay this, and this, and I got this left over. So now there's no more worry. I know exactly what I can do. And that is the King of Pentacles. He is just all logical financial thinking. Like, this, and this, just there's no guesswork, there's no, whatever. The Five of Pentacles, for me, this is just like, the Five of Pentacles for me is like a tithing card. It's about helping out, not even helping out, but like paying, kind of like paying it forward. Like, I really appreciate this entity or this person or whatever, so I'm gonna throw some money at it because it makes me happy to be thankful and grateful, and that's the way I'm gonna be grateful this time. So anyways, the Five of Pentacles, they're just like, out in the cold, wondering which way to go. This house is full of money over here, and instead of fretting about, that these people have more money, it's time to give. And I've talked about this earlier in the week too, or I think last week I talked about tithing, but it's not about giving charity, it's about giving gratitude. So, how people tithe in their church, they're tithing because they believe in the words that are spoken and the influence and the inspiration that entity, the church, is giving them. So you can do that with anything. You can do that with an author of a book that you really like. You could send them, some money or a Starbucks card or something. I mean, even just sending a thank you is great. But when you're tithing, you're putting energy into that financial situation that is gratitude, and it comes back to you, which is amazing. But you can't just like throw money somewhere and just be like, well, I gave $10, so where's my $100? You have to give that money with faith and gratitude and authenticity, if that makes sense. You can't just be like, well, if I just give these guys $10 every week, then I'll get $100 back, and that's just how it is. No, you got to be like, you got to pick that person. You got to pick that entity. What really influenced you this week to do the right thing, to make the right decisions for yourself, and be really authentic about it. The next one is the Nine of Swords reversed. And so this one upright is just all about like putting up all your power, taking a break. So when it's reversed, I almost want to say it's more about like taking inspired action. So not to like move forward really fast, but instead of just like sitting there and taking the time it takes to get through something, grieving or whatever, this card is telling upside down in this reading is saying take inspired action. So don't move until you have something that makes you happy to do. So don't just go and start a business because you think it's going to make a bunch of money. Don't go, eat a piece of cake just because it's there and you're bored. Like, take inspired action. Eat the right thing. Start the right business. Do the right thing today that is creative and inspirational to you. Okay, and then the last card is the Ace of Wands reversed. And that one again is just about like sitting still until the right thing comes along. The Ace of Wands is all about a brand new business. When it's turned upside down, it's more like kind of taking a new business into a little bit of an analytical position. So you're like really deciding what to do. And because I know that worrying is only basically, it blinds me from the beauty that's all around me. So when you're making these decisions, when you're making these career decisions, these, decisions on what to move forward with next, when you're doing the analytical stuff, don't worry as much as you are just like, I'm just going to figure this out. I'm going to, make the list, like the King of Pentacles said, make the list, do the pros and cons, make a bit of a logical decision, but make sure that on that list is what you really enjoy. Don't don't take the uninspired action just because it's going to make you money. Money's nice, but not if you're just having to toil over it and 8 or 10 hours a day you're hating your life for the weekend or whatever. So there you go. I hope that helps. I hope that inspires you to take some inspired action. I hope that helps you realize that all the worry really is for nothing. You're going to be okay. No matter what, you're going to be okay. And you can just find ways to enjoy life. Don't worry. Look for the adventure. When you have a problem, look for the solution. Look for the adventure in the solution. So, have a great day. And again, subscribe, like, comment what you are taking inspired action on today. Let me know what you're going to stop worrying about and turn it around into some sort of adventure or solution instead. And I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye.